There are, of course, reverberations in the BJP that we are also tracking. On the day that Gurumurthy came out and backtracked his support to Nitin Gadkari, TV Today has been in touch with RSS ideologue over email. We asked Mr. Gurumurthy a few direct questions. Our first question has been, why has Gadkari reportedly taken an advance from one of the shell companies if he has nothing to do with them? Who created the 14 shell companies, and what is the role of Mr. Jayakumar Ramesh Verma, who is the Vice President of the Purti Group in the shell companies? Now, Gurumurthy's reply to our questions has forced us to ask some questions. Gurumurthy has said, and I quote, "My views are based on my probe so far. If I get any detail that is contradictory to what I have said, I will tell that also. If you want to quote from my mail, please do. I am clear that the media that is deaf and dumb on Sonia's corruption has no qualification to call anyone corrupt. I call her and the corruptest and openly write about it. Can you? Why play with words? I am not defending Gadkari. I am stating the fact as they are. In fact, as I have written, I do not know much about him, giving him a clean chit. The operative part being in two statements. First, where Gurumurthy says his views are based on his probe so far. This obviously raises questions over how conclusive really his probe, his clean chit to his business activities is. And secondly, over the last part of his statement where he says that he doesn't know much about Nitin Gadkari, to give him a clean chit. Very clearly, even to an email then sent to us here at TV Today, making it amply clear that this is not a clean chit. It was only his investigation thus far into the business dealings of Mr. Gadkari. Nowhere is it a political clean chit. Now, what his reply brings to the fore are some important points. Is Gurumurthy himself in two minds over Nitin Gadkari's innocence, and is he trying to undo that clean chit that had been given very, very publicly to Nitin Gadkari? Viren Singh Gunawat now joins us for more on this story. Viren, just take us through exactly what are you picking up. Very clearly, this email is pointing out to the fact that there are facts, there is information that Mr. Gurumurthy also might not be aware of, and that is why he's using the very crucial words probe thus far. Obviously then, in the last few hours, he's been made aware of some other things.
Akash, that's true. It's believed that Gurumurthy has no complete information, no inside information about Gadkari's and the shell companies. In fact, the entire flip-flop is because of our email, because I had sent the email with a detailed questionnaire that we have shown to our viewers. Important point is that we have the evidence showing that we have the audit report of one of the shell companies that shows that Nitin Gadkari had made a transaction with Ashwami Sales and Marketing Company of rupees 50,000, because 2 weeks back in the core committee meeting, Sushma Swaraj, Ravi Shankar Prasad and all the BJP members said that Nitin Gadkari has no direct and indirect involvement and connection with these shell companies. But this evidence clearly shows, it's an audit report made by the Nagpur-based chartered accountant of these shell companies saying Nitin Gadkari had made a transaction. What is the transaction? Why this transaction of this small amount? That is still unknown. But another point is that Jayakumar Verma, we have the details of this Ministry of Corporate Affairs. This is the entire list, Form 32, that shows Jayakumar Verma. He's a vice chairman and he's a whole-time director of Purti Power and Sugar Limited, and he was a director of 14 shell companies, which is under investigation by the Mumbai Income Tax Department and Nagpur Income Tax Department. The point is that despite being the official of Purti, why he was the chief director of the shell companies, on whose instruction, after giving all these details to Gurumurthy, now he is saying that no, there's no clean sheet to Gadkari, and he's saying that that was all information because of the prior investigation. That means he have no complete details of the entire issue. Or second, it would be a maybe half-baked decision taken 2 weeks back to give a clean sheet because of a media pressure and so other issues. So now the point is that Gurumurthy has no complete details and he could not give any clean sheet to Gadkari till the investigation gets over.
Okay, and also very interestingly, you know, the whole line that he has told you that I don't even know Gadkari properly, who am I to give him a clean sheet? Now, rather than an internal investigation, this was wholly taken in really as a clean sheet that was given to Gadkari. Who is at fault here? Is Gurumurthy at fault, saying that, well, this is my investigation? Who made this into a clean sheet and who should be held responsible for that?
Now, first of all, Akash, the point is that who told Gurumurthy to make a political analysis of the entire investigation? He's fine. He's a chartered accountant, so that means he has all the knowledge of the getting into deep into the facts and figures, and to speak to all the Manish Mehta and sharing with them, interviewing them, and discussing with them, sharing all the documents with them. He is also saying that I have all the documents by Manish Mehta, but I would not like to disclose to you. Okay, fine. He's also saying that he knows Jaikumar Verma. So, but he is very close to Gadkari. He might be close to BJP party overall. The point is that who is Gurumurthy to tell and conclude that the entire, to give a clean sheet to BJP President Nitin Gadkari, and why the BJP senior leaders are believing what Gurumurthy is saying? Has he done his homework completely? Has he seen all these official documents that is already in the Ministry of Corporate Affairs domain? So the point is that we have all the documents. Does Gurumurthy have all these documents?
All right. Many thanks for getting us that update. We'll keep a track over the latest developments in this story.